Okay, so I feel like I might have already shared this story, but it got brought up the other day, so I went and I feel it being encouraged to say again, just in case people forget about how awesome our God is. So the other day, there was a boy who was telling me, I'm starving. And we were actually working with him at this community, and I said, you eat really good here. And he was like, and his mama was like, thank you. And I said, can I share a story? And he said, yes. And so I told him about how there was one time whenever my son didn't want to eat the food that was provided while we were in a shelter. And we had no other food. We had no other money. And I was just like, God, I was thinking to myself and praying. And I just said, God, how are we going to get food for my son? Because he's hungry. So then I decided, okay, we need to just go for a walk. And I felt like it was, and as I was going for a walk, I just kept asking, Holy Spirit, lead, like, let me see you, let me feel your presence, let's walk. And so we were walked along the this wharf pier area, and we were just getting the cool breeze from the ocean, and walking along, and I get to the end, and there's nobody around, and then if any of you who have lived by the ocean or know what it's like to have boats parked by on the ocean, on a wharf or a pier, it's really windy over there. It's like the best breeze. So we got there, and at the end of it, there was a $50 bill sitting, like still, not moving at all. No wind was touching it at all. And I looked around to see if anybody was nearby. Picked it up. I thought that it was a card at first, but then picked it up and realized it was a $50 bill, and immediately just fell to my knees giving thanks to God. Nobody was around. Nobody was present to see. Nobody was able to claim it. It was literally just sitting right there as we were divinely led by the Holy Spirit to go on this walk. And then I was able to go to the grocery store and get my son some food, and able to get us food so where we were, anyways, I got him food for like a few days. So it was awesome. Yeah, God's good. God's really good. And he knows. And sometimes the best thing is for us to just say, hey, I don't know how I'm going to do this. I don't know how we're going to make it. I don't know what's going to happen, but God, I know you do. And I give it to you, and I surrender it to you. And I need this to happen because my boy needs to eat, and he does. It's so awesome. Anyways, if you're starving, I suggest you turn to our Father and